King Charles was videoed walking into a kebab shop in West London this afternoon. He met with the chefs and perused the menu, though it is not thought that the monarch bought the popular meat dish. It may be a world away from lavish palaces, but the 74-year-old monarch knows what he likes. It's all in the sauce, he told staff at Mangal Kebab in Hounslow, West London, before gesturing towards the press pack and adding, "They're probably all kebab eaters." Charles popped into the eatery before heading over to meet with West London Turkish Volunteers, WLTV, in Hounslow, to observe their earthquake relief effort, following the magnitude 7.8 and 7.5 quakes that struck 9 hours apart on February 6 in southeastern Turkey and northern Syria. The charity has been collecting, packaging and organizing the transportation of food, blankets and warm clothing for people affected by the devastating natural disaster. WLTV was founded in 2015 and works to provide social, cultural and educational activities and services to all members of the public. The king also met Turkish expatriates and people of Turkish origin while in Hounslow on Tuesday. Write your opinion in the comments. Later he comforted Syrians who lost relatives in the earthquakes, as he formally opened Syria's House, a temporary community tent in Trafalgar Square, central London, where expatriates can pay their respects to loved ones, organize vigils, and donate to the relief effort. The king shook hands with many Syrians at the center, shaking his head in disbelief as he heard their stories, and offering a comforting pat on their arms. He met Salah Asmar, who lost his entire family in the earthquake in Antakya. 7 days, my family is under the rubble, Mr. Asmar said. No rescue team reached them. No one can support them in this moment. Before, I heard that the rescue team reached my family. Unfortunately, all of them died. The king patted his arm, and then called over a British official to hear his story before giving Mr. Asmar a wooden box made by his traditional craft charity Turquoise Mountain. I just wanted to give something. It's the least I can do, the king said. Last week the Prince and Princess of Wales announced they had made a personal donation to the UK's Turkey and Syria Earthquake Relief Fund. They were later joined by King Charles and Camilla. Charities including Oxfam, Islamic Relief and the International Rescue Committee are among those working on the ground to find people trapped in rubble and support survivors. Millions have been affected by the earthquake, with the death toll exceeding 37,000. The disaster has ravaged cities in both Turkey and Syria, leaving survivors homeless in the bitter cold, at times sleeping on piles of rubble. Hundreds of thousands of people have been forced to evacuate huge swathes of the country, as aid workers desperately seek additional supplies of medical equipment, blankets and food. UN authorities have said the rescue phase is now coming to a close, with the focus turning to shelter, food and schooling, as those who survived said they were struggling. The needs are huge, increasing by the hour, said Hans-Henry P. Kluge, the World Health Organization's director for Europe. Some 26 million people across both countries need humanitarian assistance. There are also growing concerns over emerging health issues linked to the cold weather, hygiene and sanitation, and the spread of infectious diseases, with vulnerable people especially at risk. The King and Queen consort of themselves made a personal donation to the relief effort, as have the Prince and Princess of Wales. William and Kate have also partnered with the Disasters Emergency Committee, DEC, an umbrella group of UK charities that launches collective appeals to raise funds for emergency aid. The couple posted on their Twitter page, "We have been horrified to see the harrowing images coming out of Turkey and Syria in the aftermath of the earthquakes this week. The charity has appealed to the public to give what they can to support with gathering supplies." They wrote on Twitter, "Medical care, emergency shelter, winter kits, food, clean water, sanitation and hygiene are the most urgent needs for people in Turkey, Turkey, and Syria right now. Thank you for watching. Write what you think about it. Subscribe to the channel.